The moment everyone is talking about didn't come from a buzzer beater or a logo. It came from pure emotion. Caitlin Clark, one of the most watched rookies in basketball, found herself at the center of a viral storm after a heated exchange with an official during a tightly contested game. Cameras caught everything: the frustration, the disbelief, and the words that quickly spread across social media. "I'm calling the league office." It wasn't a scripted moment. It wasn't staged. It was the kind of raw, unfiltered reaction that happens when the intensity of competition reaches its peak. Clark, known for her composure and elite basketball IQ, had just endured a series of physical plays that went uncalled. Possession after possession, contact seemed to go unnoticed, and the tension built with every missed whistle. Fans in the arena could feel it. Viewers at home could see it. And eventually, Clark couldn't hold it in any longer. As she turned toward the referee, her expression said everything. This wasn't just about one call, it was about consistency, about fairness, and about the standard players expect at the professional level. Her voice, caught clearly on broadcast audio, cut through the noise of the crowd. The statement about calling the league office wasn't a literal threat, it was a reflection of frustration, a way of saying, this isn't right, and it needs to be addressed. Within minutes, clips of the moment flooded platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans debated what they saw. Some sided with Clark, pointing out the physical defense she's faced all season and arguing that she deserves better protection from officials. Others felt it was simply part of the game, that every star player deals with tough calls or missed ones, and that reactions like this, while understandable, don't change the outcome. What makes this moment stand out isn't just the words, it's who said them. Clark has built a reputation not just as a scorer, but as a leader. Throughout her college career and now in the WNBA, she's been praised for her poise under pressure. She's handled media scrutiny, high expectations, and the physicality of the pro game with remarkable maturity. That's why this moment resonated so strongly. It showed a different side, a competitor pushed to her limit. To be clear, there has been no official report confirming any formal complaint filed with the league following the incident. Moments like this happen frequently in sports, and while they may go viral, they rarely lead to disciplinary action unless they cross a line. In this case, Clark's reaction appeared to stay within the bounds of emotional expression rather than misconduct. Still, the conversation it sparked is very real. Officiating in the WNBA has been under increased scrutiny as the league grows in popularity. With more eyes watching than ever before, every call and non-call is magnified. Players, coaches, and fans are all demanding consistency, and moments like this bring those concerns into the spotlight. Teammates later downplayed the situation, describing it as heat of the moment and emphasizing Clark's passion for the game. Coaches often say they want players who care deeply, who react, who compete with emotion. That's exactly what this was. Not a meltdown, not a controversy, but a snapshot of what it means to play at the highest level. Even opponents seemed to understand. Post-game comments from players on the other side suggested respect rather than criticism. They acknowledged the physical nature of the matchup and recognized that frustrations can boil over when the stakes are high. In many ways, the moment added another layer to Clark's growing presence in the league, not just as a scorer, but as someone who feels every possession, every call, every moment. The viral nature of the clip also highlights something bigger. Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Every move she makes is watched, analyzed, and shared. And that kind of spotlight comes with pressure. And it also means that even the smallest moments can turn into major headlines. This wasn't the biggest play of the game, but it became the most talked about. And maybe that's the real story here. Not the words themselves, but the reaction they generated. Fans are engaged, they care, they're invested in what happens on the court, and they're paying attention to how the game is officiated. That level of attention is something the league has been building toward for years. As for Clark, she moved on quickly. Like all elite athletes, her focus remained on the next play, the next game, the next opportunity to improve. That's what defines great competitors. They feel at the moment. They express it, and then they reset. There was no lingering drama, no extended conflict, just a brief flash of emotion in an otherwise intense game. In the end, the viral moment serves as a reminder of why people watch sports in the first place. It's not just about passion. It's about the human side of competition, where even the best players react, question, and push for fairness. Clark's words may have echoed across the internet, but they came from a place every athlete understands, the desire to compete on a level playing field. And whether you agree with her reaction or not, one thing is certain: when Caitlin Clark speaks, people listen.